Hello everyone. In this video we are going to be answering some multiple choice questions on redox reactions, oxidation and reduction. Okay, hopefully you're going to learn a lot of lessons from here. Now the first one says, which of the following correctly defines oxidation in terms of electron transfer? Okay, one of them says A, gain of electrons by an atom or ion. B says loss of electron by an atom or ion. C says gain of oxygen by a molecule. D says loss of hydrogen by a molecule. The question says, which of the following correctly defines oxidation in terms of electron transfer? So oxidation is simply loss of electrons. So the answer is B, loss of electron by an atom or an ion, while reduction is gain of electron. Okay. Now number 2, the process by which a substance gains electrons during a chemical reaction is called reduction. Reduction is a gain of electron. Okay. Now number 3, in terms of oxidation numbers, oxidation is best defined as oxidation is simply the increase in oxidation number, and that is C. Okay, while reduction is a decrease, which is the opposite. Okay, so number 4 here says a redox reaction is one in which the answer is A says only oxidation occurs, B says only reduction occurs, C says both oxidation and reduction occur simultaneously, D says neither oxidation nor reduction occurs. The answer is C, both oxidation and reduction occurs simultaneously. Okay, so that leads us to the next one, number 5. The oxidation number of oxygen in most compound is, the oxidation number of oxygen in most compound is A plus 2, B 0, C minus 1, D minus 2. The answer is minus 2, that's negative 2, D. And that's because oxygen is a group 6 element. Well, in summary, group 1 plus 1, group 2 plus 2, group 3 plus 3, group 4 is plus 2 or plus 4, group 5 is minus 3, group 6 minus 2, group 7 minus 1, and so on. Okay, so number 6, what is the oxidation number of manganese in KMnO4? Now, there are different ways we can solve that, but potassium and oxygen is known. So the oxidation number of potassium is 1. That of manganese is X. That's what we are looking for. Oxygen is minus 2. The oxidation number of oxygen is minus 2. So minus 2 times 4 is minus 8. And all must be equal to 0 because the compound is neutral. So X, 1 minus 8 is minus 7 equal to 0. So here we are going to have X to be equal to plus 7. So the oxidation number of manganese is plus 7. Another way you can do that, you can have KMnO4. Potassium is plus 1. Oxygen is minus 2 times 4, which is minus 8. Then 1 minus 8 is minus 7. So since the rest is negative 7, it means that this guy will definitely be plus 7 for it to be neutral. Those are the two ways you can do that. Now the next one says, what is the oxidation number of sulfur in H2SO4? That's the same thing, H2SO4. Hydrogen is plus 1. So plus 1 times 2 is plus 2. Oxygen is minus 2. Minus 2 times 4 is minus 8. So 2 minus 8 is minus 6. So that means sulfur will have to be plus 6. That's how it works. Okay. So B is the answer to that question, to number 7. And so we continue with number 8. It says, what is the oxidation number of chromium in this? Now this one has an ion, so it's quite special. So you have, let me make chromium to be X. So X times 2 gives us 2X. Then oxygen is minus 2. Minus 2 times 7 gives us minus 14. Everything must be equal to the charge. which is minus 2, must be equal to the charge. So from here we can say 2x is equal to, if minus 14 crosses over, it becomes minus 2 plus 14. So 2x is equal to minus 2 plus 14 is 12. Then we can divide both sides by 2 and we get x to be equal to 6. That's quite, interesting. And so we can move to the next one. In this case, it says, what is the oxidation number of nitrogen in ammonia, NH3? So in ammonia, you have NH3. So hydrogen is plus 1. Plus 1 times 3 is minus 3. That means, plus 1 times 3 is plus 3. That means nitrogen is definitely minus 3. So the answer is A, minus 3. Then the next one, the oxidation number of chlorine gas is, the answer is 0. The oxidation number of pure elements is 0. That means when an element is not combined with another element, the oxidation number is 0. And when that element does not carry a charge, the oxidation number is 0. Okay, kindly note that. Okay, so I'm going to continue in the next video. So watch out for the next video.